welcome to my channel. My name is Cosmo Balkels. If you are new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video, and if you have been here with me, thank you so much for tuning in again, guys. I love you. So clearly, as you can see in the title, this is going to be a video about concealing your pores. Now, some of you were born with radiant, beautiful skin, and some of us have that aspect to it, but just to a certain point. And for me, I do suffer with bigger pores. What I'm going to be talking about is showing you a couple of tips and tricks on how to actually conceal the larger pores, what to use, how to properly prime your skin, and just to have a smooth finish when you apply your concealer and your foundation as well. So before we get into it, I would like for you all to follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. I am there all of the time, and also you can subscribe here and press the bell so you, before we get going, I'm not British, I just look talking like it sometimes. Without further ado, let's go right into it. So before I ever get going with my foundation or my makeup routine, I always like to plump my skin, bring it back to life. So this is an oldie but a goodie, holy grail item, and I just spray the Badescu Rose water all over my face. My skin, to wake my skin up. After you wash your face, your skin gets a little bit tight, and you do want your skin to be manageable and not tight when you're applying foundation, otherwise it's just going to cake onto your face. So after I do that, an item that I have been using recently is the Hey Good Morning Honey Silk Facial Serum, and you're supposed to apply this before you even apply your foundation. And this is just an elixir, and it says, it's excellent when you use under your makeup, providing a smooth and glossy appearance. And I just find that it plumps my skin a little bit, so I have been using this. Putting the links below for all of the products used today. And this has no fragrance if you have sensitive skin. And I just blend this into my skin. And it has a very silky feel to it. I've already done my brows, as you can see. If you'd like to see how I do my brows, I will have for a direct link for a video on how I do my brows. It's all rubbed into my skin. That's when I take my moisturizer, and my moisturizer that I have been using since August of this year, which has changed my life and is amazing, has been the Embryollise Latte Cream Concentrate. It's a multifunction and nourishing moisturizer, so you can use this as a moisturizer, as a makeup primer, or a moisturizing mask. And this just helps to revitalize my skin and to moisturize it, because I know there's a lot of people who are scared to put creams or oils on their face, but it's essential that your skin has moisture or something to work with, because when you start to produce, when you lack moisturizer in your face, that's when your skin starts to produce its oil, and that's when you start getting the breakouts, because it's trying to replenish itself. So you want to give your skin that. You want to, nourish your skin so it doesn't try to nourish itself and then start overacting. And this doesn't have the smell either. It's just it just makes my skin feel so amazing. I use this every single day. And I, again, will have everything linked. And I just rub this moisturizer all over my face and neck. So the makeup primer that actually changed my life would be the Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector. This is a holy grail staple item that I use every single time I do my makeup, because I do have larger pores right here, and just a little bit of larger pores on the tip of my nose. Now, with this product, you have to be aware of how to work with it. It does take a minute to dry, so after you apply it to your skin, you're not going to want to just splash your color corrector or foundation over it. You have to give it a minute to dry. It is a thicker consistency, and I use about this much. Concentrate on where my larger pores are, and I just dab it in like this. only do I use the Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector to close the larger pores, but I do also use this to conceal finer lines. I have smile lines. I'm learning as the years pass. You know, I smile a lot, so I just dab a little bit of this where I have my smile lines and applying it the same way very lightly. So after the primer has taken, you will feel that it actually has closed. Like, I can feel the barrier, you know, like if you have a mask on, you can feel it doing its job, which is how you know that it's dry. So what I do after that is I take a mixture of Airspun and Maybelline Fit Me powder in medium dark 30, and I mix these two together. And I just, with a pointed Real Techniques foundation brush, I just take a little bit of the powder and I set that over to create more of a barrier between the foundation and my skin and all the priming aspects. So I just put it a little bit, it looks like that. Just placing this over all of the areas that were primed with the Becca Poreless primer. Now, after I set it with that, then I very lightly dust away the excess. And voila, a mask barrier has been made. You can't see my pores at all. And then you continue on with your favorite foundation and you create whatever look you want to come up with, but you know that your skin is going to be protected and that your pores are closed and taken care of, and it's just like a veil on top of your skin, but it is nourishing and it's not going to suffocate your pores, or you know, everything is protected the right way. This is literally just me playing around in my makeup room trying to figure out how to conceal my larger pores and stay matte in 120-degree weather when I move to Las Vegas.